Hello guys, welcome to iTest Learnings. Today we are going to look at the problem number 392 is subsequence, and this is also a June challenge 9th day problem. So let's look at the problem description. Given a string s and t, check if s is a subsequence of t. So what you have to do, you are given two strings, one is s and t, and you have to check whether s is a subsequence of t or not, which means let's say s is given as abc, t as given as like this a h b g d c. And what you have to check, you have to check whether s is a subsequence of t, which means let's check. First take a, yes, it is a part of t. B, it is a part of b. And c, it is a part of this t. So now abc is a subsequence of t, but like if you should have in a sequence, right? That's why it is a subsequence. Let's say if you look at here axc, this is not a subsequence of t because a is there, x is anyhow it's not there, c, then it's not a subsequence. But even though, let's say if you have a subsequence of s of a c d, then it's not a subsequence because a d c, you can think a is present, d is present, d a is present, d is present, c is present. But if the given substring as a c d, then it's not a subsequence, it's not in sequence, right? That's why. Okay, let's I think this problem is pretty easy because what you have to check, you are given two strings. The first this is the actual string. You traverse through the string and then check each one of string s, each character of string s. If it is matching, then increase this value, otherwise do not increase. Let's code it. Int let me take j equals to 0, and for I equals to 0, I less than t dot length. So t is the target length which is always larger than the s. That's why we will traverse through the t. And what we will do, whenever there is a match, if t dot char at of I is equals to char at j, whenever let's say abc and t equal to a h f b g c, yeah, so this is s, right? This is s equals to, so whenever this char at t, which means a is equals to s dot char at j, whenever this and this are equals, what you have to do, you have to go here. And anyhow you will keep traversing, but whenever these two are equal, you have to move the cursor to here from the string yes. So what I will do, I will simply move the, if it is not equals, let's say h, right? H is not equals to b, then don't do anything, you stay here in the yes and move here. F is not equals to b, you don't have to do anything. And now you are here, b is equals to b, yes, and then increment. Then what happens, two are equal, and then again increment here, g equals to c, no, and then again increment here, c equals to c, yes, and then increment 3. So now 3, whenever this j value equals to s dot length, then it's true, which means it's a subsequence. That is what we will do, return true, else false, return false. Okay, let me remove this one. Let me try running it. s.length. And one corner case you have to check, whenever if the length of the the length of the s equals to 0, then return true. This is a corner case, edge case. Let me try running it. Yes, it is accepted. So let me try submitting it. Yes, it took, right? So if you look at here, it's accepted. So yeah, coming to time complexity of this problem, if you look at here, we are traversing through T, so which is order of n, right? Order of n, and the space complexity is, we are not using any extra space other than some I and j, so the space complexity is going to be order of n, and time complexity is going to be order of n, where n equal to length of the t. Thanks guys, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please like and also subscribe. Thank you.